Two. Man, I can't hear anything. Testing 1, 2. I hope you guys can hear me loud and clear, man. Let me see. Okay, so welcome to another live stream. Today we're obviously it's the weekend and there's F1 this weekend as well. So we are watching the Spanish GP qualifying watch along. So it's basically just started. So it's Q1. So obviously we're in actually hasn't actually started yet. I got a bit excited for a second. So we're in Spain this weekend, and it's Circuit de Catalunya in Barcelona, and I cannot wait, man. That is a wicked little circuit. And as you guys know from the last race, Bottas got pole position, Lewis was second, and I think Verstappen was third. But as we all know, Verstappen won that race. So what's going to happen this weekend? Put your predictions in the comments and let's see what you guys think is going to happen with this race, which actually happens tomorrow. It's Sunday. So as you know, on Saturday, it's always qualifying. Then on Sunday is a race. So qualifying starts with all the cars on the grid going out to qualify. So after the first round, or Q1, 5 are cut. The 5 of the slowest cars in Q1 are cut. So 15 go through to the second round. And in that round again, another 5 get cut, leaving 10. Then those 10 have to basically duke it out for pole position for Q3. And as usual, Mercedes is pretty much always a pole position at the moment. But never fear though, Max Verstappen was pretty immense in the last race. So who knows what they're going to do. So Pirelli have gone for the extra hard tire for this race. Obviously, they go with different tire compounds for different tracks for some crazy reason. I don't know why they just don't have one tire compound for everything. So they've gone for harder for this track. I guess this track is more abrasive for the tires and stuff like that. So that will have an effect on how these guys basically qualify. And yeah, let's see what happens, man. So Verstappen and Red Bull, because the cars are not very fast, they might go for a softer compound. So I don't know what they're gonna do, but we're soon gonna find out. So let's watch Q1. No one has gone out yet, so we're still waiting. The car's still in the garage. It's being worked on. I can see Max Verstappen being worked on right now in his car. Actually, let me just change this a little bit. Hold on 1 secundo. What's going on here? Oh man, you gotta love Spain. Spain is a beautiful place, man. Okay, I'm just sorting a few things out. Okay, we're back. We're back. All right, hey, snap it. What's up, man? Welcome to the live stream of the Spanish GP out in Circuit de Barcelona in Spain. So Q1 is about to get started. Actually, Q1 has actually officially started. Where it's about 16 minutes long, and the cars are about to come out. They're in the garage. I don't think anyone has actually gone out to put a time yet, so we're still waiting. Someone is actually out right now. Who's that? Is that Gasly? Nah, that was Latifi, man. What am I talking about? That's Nicholas Latifi has gone out to set his time lap for Q1. See, for some reason, right, the slowest cars always go out first. The problem with that is, or the disadvantage that they're going to have is that the faster cars basically benefit from the slower cars laying like rubber on the track, which means they get more grip when they get out later on in the later on. So it's kind of crazy. But I can also see why the slower cars go out first, because they want that clear air to make sure they're put in the lap without any interruption, stuff like that. The faster cars are like, you know what, our car is fast enough. We don't mind a little bit of interruption. We're still gonna post a dope time in there as well. So hello back to you, Snap Pip. I hope you're having a good weekend, and hopefully you had a good week as well. England has been smoking hot this week. Oh my gosh. We were having all kinds of crazy temperatures, man, like 39 degrees up here in the UK. That never happens, man. I was sitting here working and sweating like you would not believe. I was having maybe 5 or 6 showers a day, sometimes 7 or 8. Sometimes I'd be sleeping, right? And then I'll be just I have to wake up because, I mean, the heat is just too much. And I just get in the shower again, then go back to sleep again. It's crazy. I'm not complaining. I do love the heat. I prefer the heat to freezing my balls off. So there you go. I don't know how hot it is where you guys are, but what is the hottest temperature that you guys have ever experienced? 39 is pretty high for the UK, man. I don't think we've experienced higher than that. Okay, who's out next? So times set so far is by Latifi, and no one else has set a time yet. But that will change very, very soon because we have minus 14 minutes 20 left before Q1 is over. So eventually, everybody's gonna have to go out. So any of you guys been to Spain? If you go to Spain, definitely check out Barcelona, man. That is like it's a beautiful little city. It's like they have very interesting architecture as well. That racing track is pretty sick. Circuit de Barcelona or Barcelona. Food is amazing. People are incredible. The only thing I will say though, like sometimes in the summer, right? It's like the streets kind of smell of poo, man. It's weird, isn't it? It's like I don't know what it is. I've been there a few times. It's always the same. Like when the sun is out, like you come out of the airport, like come out the escalators, about to leave the airport. There's a strong twang of doo-doo in the air, man. I don't know if it's just me, but that is basically what I've experienced while I've been out in Spain, in Barcelona. But yeah, it's an incredible place and also an incredible track as well. So yeah. Hell yeah. I was there in September last year. Sick. So who's that right now? Someone had a bit of a slide. Oh no, who's that? That's Williams. I think it was Russell. He went off-roading a little bit. I had to correct the car and stuff. Go on, Russell. Look at that beautiful weather. Like here in the UK today, it's not so nice though. The weather's completely crap right now. Uh-oh, here comes Mercedes. Mercedes are coming out now. So you got Bottas leading Lewis Hamilton to go out on track for quali. Ooh, interesting. Bottas is going to want to do something in this race because he obviously did not finish in the points in the race before last. So he's got a little ground to make up on Hamilton because at the moment, I think Max Verstappen is second in the championship and Bottas ain't going to like that very much. So there you go. Damn, man, that tea's hot as hell. Jesus Christ, need to melt my mouth. So who do you think is going to get pole position today? I'm going to bet probably Lewis Hamilton. At the very least, the Mercedes is what I'm saying, man. That's what's going to happen because they always do. Unless something crazy happens, you get rain or something crazy like that. But I don't see that happening. That is not happening today. You got end-to-end blue skies, man. Ooh, Max Verstappen is getting ready as well. So current time, Latifi and Russell, and no one else has set a time yet. Latifi, that's a crazy name. That Red Bull is not looking good, man. It's like they are basically not putting all their power down. I don't know if that's because there's not enough downforce or whatever is going on. Maybe it's like they're running low downforce for this race, but there's a lot of like wheels spinning and stuff because you can't put that power down and get that grip. Will it be pain in Spain for Bottas? Ha! We'll soon find out, man. Who is going to get pole position today? I love the corners in Barcelona, man. They got a lot of like really slow, like hairpinny kind of corners. It's very cool to see. I'm looking over there because the television is over there, innit? So I'm not ignoring the camera. Actually, let's move more central, like here. I think that's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. Hope the sound is good as well. This is a long ass track as well, man. Man, this Red Bull's been out there for ages. Whoa, left and a right, and then a left, right, left. No, left, right, and then the straight. Crazy. I watched one of the craziest races in this track. It wasn't an F1 race, but it was actually a Ferrari 488 challenge race between one of the drivers that I filmed for and another driver that I filmed for. One of the drivers was literally about to win the race, right? He took the corner. They were literally neck and neck, but the second driver won the race because the driver who was in the lead basically went into the wrong gear. So acceleration was slower than what he expected, and then the other guy just pipped him to the line. It was excruciatingly awesome to watch that. But it's kind of crazy because obviously you're supporting both drivers, but the one who should have won that race didn't, and it was so disappointing. But it was an epic, epic way to finish the race. It was insane. So Hamilton just casually just popped to 117 is Paul right now. And Bottas obviously second in the sister Mercedes. And Verstappen, yeah, is third. So I guess that is probably going to be how things are going to finish. Who knows? Maybe Red Bull have something hidden that they're going to showcase in the last qualifying session, Q3. So, all right, the leaderboard right now, for those who have posted the time. So we have Hamilton, we have, whoa, Stroll just went second, ahead of Bottas, Verstappen, and who's that? With Charles Leclerc. Oh my gosh, it's just changing like crazy at the moment. So, yeah, Stroll, Bottas, Verstappen, Leclerc, Gasly, Norris, Vettel, and yeah, you got Kimi up in there. Oh, is that Kvyat? You're not Kimi, it's Kvyat, man. Kimi can't be that high up. Your car too slow. Verstappen is saying his car feels a bit weird. What does that mean? Oh my gosh, what's going on here? Something weird about his car, but it wasn't specific what that was. See that I don't know if you guys are watching this as well. Like there's a basically when the cars come to the garage, they stick like a pipe into the air intakes, and a lot of that steam comes out. That is actually ice, man. Like to basically cool the engine down. It's crazy. Like it looks very dramatic, but it's just ice to keep everything nice and cool. Williams, what are you gonna do today? I think Barcelona is quite a hard track to overtake on as well. So qualifying is very important. So if you post pole position, you're gonna be alright. You got clean like air in front of you and stuff like that. So it's usually pretty cool. So we got Renault. All right, so we have a top 15 at the moment. People are like falling in and out of it like crazy. So right now, Magnussen is right at the on 15th. He's just been like, Jesus Christ, it's too fast for me to. I leave it for a bit. It's like it keeps changing so quick. You don't really know like what to say. Russell is now 15th. We got 6 minutes 45 left before Q2 starts or before Q1 finishes. So let's see what happens. So who's excited about next season when Daniel Ricciardo goes over to McLaren? And Carlos Sainz moves over to Ferrari. That's going to be pretty interesting. You got Charles Leclerc and Sainz in the same team. We all know who the numero uno driver is going to be, so it ain't going to be Sainz. We all know Ferrari is putting all the weight behind Charles Leclerc, so it's interesting. But it would be kind of interesting if when Sainz goes there, he slaps Leclerc a few times and ends up, like winning races and stuff like that. What's Ferrari going to do? Interesting stuff. And with Vettel, what is he going to do? Is he going to retire or is he going to go to Racing Point? And if he goes to Racing Point, what is going to happen to Perez, who, by the way, is going to be racing this weekend because he's now recovered from COVID-19. So he should be, actually, let me just double check that. Is he actually in this race? Yeah, Perez. Yeah, he is in this race. He's currently second for Racing Point. So, yeah, there you go. He's a COVID survivor, man. He's had like 2 weeks off. So how does this work though? Because obviously, who came in for him? It wasn't Magnussen who came in for him. Who was it? It was who was that guy who replaced him? I can't remember his name. So he scored a few points. So like, how does that work for Perez then? That's what I'm kind of curious about. So I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. So do they add those points to Perez's tally, or do they? No, I don't know how that's gonna work out. It's weird. The pink Mercedes is what they call the Racing Point, because we all know why that is. So since they got docked 15 points and charged like I think 300 and something thousand pounds, other teams are like, no, this is not enough. They want more punishment because they say like they've been charged, right? And they've been like fined, but they still have the same parts on the car. That doesn't really count as punishment in the view of, I guess, Renault, McLaren, Ferrari, basically all the other teams except Mercedes. Because when you kind of think about it, it kind of makes sense though, because you take that much, you charge them like 15 points, right? They can easily make that back in one race. And so what is a punishment for? That's not really punishment. Obviously, Lance Stroll's dad went a bit nuts because he thinks it's an agenda against his team. You know, he's very angry that people are questioning the integrity of his team, even though his team, clear as day, ripped off a Mercedes design. But then Mercedes did say they did share information with Racing Point as well. So you could say Mercedes is actually implicating itself. But then I think when Mercedes shared information, I think the information they shared was still legal at the time. So technically, they're out in the clear. So I don't really know, man. There's a lot of like weird stuff going on with this case. I don't think it's the last we heard of it. I think there's gonna be more coming out in the next few weeks. Yeah, with the Racing Point situation, it's kind of crazy. It's also crazier that you are at a qualifying event in Barcelona and there are no fans. Obviously, it's because of COVID. So yeah, no fans. It's so weird. An F1 race without fans is crazy. But the plus point of that is you get to hear the cars more. So you get to hear those quiet turbo engines, like even better than you would if there was a crowd around. So there you go. But you do lose the atmosphere. The atmosphere at the race is wild. I don't actually know how much of that the drivers actually hear though, because when you're actually in the car, the engine is quite loud and you got headphones on as well. So I don't really think you hear the crowd as much. Or do you actually hear the crowd? I don't know. But you can certainly see them. So I guess that gives you energy as well. Especially if you're Spanish, like Carlos Sainz. Who else is Spanish? Is he the only Spanish driver on right now? I think Carlos Sainz, man, is the only one. Ha! Perez is well, he speaks Spanish, but he's from Mexico. The McLaren looking bright orange. That is a historical racing color. But when they were with Mercedes, they went through like the silver kind of color, kind of similar to Mercedes. And then they went through like a whole bunch of other weird colors in between when they left Mercedes. I think they went black at some point when they were with Honda. And now they've gone back to the traditional McLaren orange. And I think it looks kind of cool with the blue highlights as well. So, okay. Team radio. So there's less than 2 minutes to go. So let's give you the top 15. So Hamilton, Perez of Racing Point, Stroll of Racing Point, Bottas is fourth. Jesus Christ. Verstappen is fifth. Sainz is sixth for McLaren. Leclerc is seventh for Mercedes. Seventh for Ferrari. And Gasly is eighth. Ricciardo is ninth. And Albon is 10th. Norris is 11th. Vettel is, 12th. Jesus Christ. That's pretty crazy. Ocon is basically 15th, 13th, and Kvyat is 14th, and Russell is 15th for Williams. Man, Vettel, because I mean, basically Vettel in the last race, they found a problem with Vettel's car, the chassis or something, and basically they said they're gonna fix it or give him a new chassis for this race, but it seems to have made no difference because Leclerc is still way ahead of him. And Ferrari also said that the fault with the chassis should not have been enough to cause the gap between Vettel and Leclerc. So I don't know what's going on with Vettel at the moment. It just keeps going backwards. It's not looking good already. But it is only Q1. Who knows what's going to happen in Q2 and Q3. Time is almost up. So currently on the chopping block, we have Grosjean, we have Raikkonen, we have Magnussen, we have Latifi. Who's that? Russell is 15th. He just like basically... But will he stay there though? Ooh, what's happening here? So the checker flag is out right now. So all the top 15 are coming in, and we're getting confirmation of those who have gone out. So currently out is Grosjean, Raikkonen, Latifi, Magnussen, and Giovinazzi. Oh no! Russell's being pushed to 16th. No, that's not good, man. Can't be happy about that. Ooh, Vettel just made it to 15th, but will he stay there? That's the question. Whoa, he goes all the way up to 9th now. Vettel has pulled out of the bag. Lewis Hamilton went faster again than before, so he did like a 1:16.8. Perez is second, Verstappen is third, and Bottas is fourth. Jesus Christ, what's going to Bottas today, man? Oh no, Raikkonen has made the top 15. I can't believe it. For the first time this season, Raikkonen has made the top 15. That's crazy. And Ocon as well. Ocon is 14th. Kvyat is 13th. What is going on? All kinds of crazy stuff going on out there. Magnussen didn't make it. Grosjean didn't make it. What's happening? Yeah, Grosjean didn't make it. Russell didn't make it. Latifi didn't make it. And also Giovinazzi didn't make it. But what a surprise. Kimi Räikkönen has made the top 15 for the first time this season. That's kind of crazy. Well done, Kimi. There is still speed in the old dog. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. That was not that wasn't expected. Kimi Räikkönen to be in top 15. Yep. So, yeah. First, they were 20, and now they're just 15. Left to fight it out for Q2. That's coming up next, people. But I think what's really interesting for me is the top 5, though, because you have Hamilton, then you have the racing points. And you have Verstappen and you have Bottas. That's kind of interesting, man. It shows that the Mercedes engine in the racing point, they're not doing too bad, man. They're quite handy, for real. Oh, God. We're listening to Rosberg talking right now. Boo. I say boo because he quit F1 after winning his first championship unfairly. I think Q3 is going to be very, very interesting, is what I'm saying. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Fascinating stuff. Hoo. So, if any of you guys ever watched F1, oh my gosh, we got it's me pleased. Sorry, man, I can't see your name properly. Where is Vettel, and do you think he can be like he was at Red Bull? This is the thing, right? Izmir, I would say Vettel is a difficult one because I think when it was at Red Bull, he was obviously very, very dominant. But the thing about Red Bull was Vettel always qualified pole position, right? And from there, I think he can win any race, right? But when Vettel is not in the fastest car and he has to like basically fight his way through and overtake, that's when it becomes a problem. I don't know if he'll ever be as good as he was at Renault. I mean, it would be cool to see him do that, but I just don't see it because over the past few years, man, you've been seeing the decline of Sebastian Vettel. He just can't seem to overtake. In a modern race, especially going forward to next year and the year after that when the cars change, they're going to encourage more overtaking. If you can't overtake, you're going to struggle like hell. And he's not also that great when the conditions are not very good. Like when it's raining, for example, he always struggles. So I don't know, man. I don't know what's happened to him. He's just like, he went from like being like a full-time world champion with Renault to like, I don't know what's going on with him. So Izamir, what do you think is wrong with Vettel in your opinion? So let me know. I think it's kind of interesting, isn't it? It's like, how do you lose like that kind of quality? Because I mean, there was a time when he was in Ferrari and Ferrari were quite a good car, and he still wasn't doing too well. So I don't really know what's happening. Vettel seems to have just fallen off. Maybe he hasn't fallen off that. Maybe everyone is just too talented. I don't know what's going on, man. It's kind of crazy. So next year's gonna be very interesting for him. So will he go to Racing Point? And if he does, will he be the number one driver, or will the owner's son, Lance Stroll, be the number one driver? I mean, he's going from Ferrari and then jumping to another fire. I just think he's going to be second best again in that team, because the owner is going to favor his son, isn't he? So that's kind of crazy. And then there's the whole thing with Perez. What's going to happen to him? Where is he going to go? We don't know. So Izamir said that I think it was because the cars got larger, but they used to be smaller. Yeah, this is the thing, right? Because certain drivers, they like their cars set in a certain way, and they get used to driving a car in a certain way. I guess the Red Bull philosophy at the time really worked well for him. And then when the cars changed, he wasn't able to catch up and basically handle the new change. I think you might be right. That could be an aspect as well. But it's a very strange one, though. It's like a massive gap. I mean, like, from being a full-time world champion to not won anything, like, it's kind of crazy when you think about it. So there's definitely something going on with Vettel at the moment. I don't really know what it is. It's weird, isn't it? How you can go from there to like here, like in like that 0 to 60 in like from dope to like not so dope, like in no time at all. It's crazy stuff. But one constant though that I've seen in F1 has been Lewis Hamilton, man. That guy from obviously McLaren to Mercedes, he's been very consistent, and everyone thought it was crazy to leave McLaren to go to Mercedes. But look at him now, on the verge of winning. Well, I say on the verge, not too far off from winning his 7th championship to equal Michael Schumacher. So that's kind of interesting. So Izamir said, and it probably wasn't this, but he had different steering wheel. Yeah, it was like the one Williams have now. This is the thing, right? It could be something probably simple, like, I don't know, maybe the steering wheel. It could be like the way the buttons are set up. It could be how he feels in the team, because he clearly feels like he's not number one anymore, because everyone's favoring Charles Leclerc. So maybe he just doesn't feel like it. So Q2 just getting started. Mercedes are going out. I think Bottas went out first, like he did in the first, like he did in Q1, and Lewis Hamilton second. So who is going to get pole for Q2 this time? We're about to find out. Mercedes not wasting any time. They're going out like, just like, bam, we're going out first. And that's it. They're out already. So let me get back to your comments in here. Thanks for the comments, Izamir. Some very, very good points raised there. And it's probably was, I read it already. So Mr. Motivator, he said, hello, bro. Yo, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. We are just watching, well, Q2 just started. And in case, obviously, you guys joining late, pole position in Q1 was Hamilton. Who else? And then I think Perez came second, Lance Stroll was third, and Bottas was fourth. I think Verstappen was in there somewhere as well. Completely like, all right, here we go. So it's Hamilton, Bottas, Perez, Verstappen, Leclerc, Stroll, Gasly, Albon, Sainz, Vettel, Norris, Ricciardo, Kvyat, Ocon, and Raikkonen. So basically, Raikkonen made it for the first time in the top 15 this year. That's kind of crazy. So well done there, Raikkonen. So yeah, Q2 is getting very, very toasty because the Mercedes are going out first. That tells you something. They're going to lay down a marker for everybody else to chase. That's what they're going to do. So Bottas is the first car out. So let's see what time he sets. Will he beat Hamilton or will he not? So we're about to find out. Also, the racing points are looking pretty, pretty quick as well. By the way, people, hit the thumbs up button if you're watching. It helps the channel to grow and to get more people to watch the stream as well as we do them. Mr. Motivator, it's always good to see you here, man. So Mr. Motivator said, I predict Stroll P3. Woo! Okay, that's interesting. Perez, though, I think he's looking a bit racy today because he's got time. He's got like a little catching up to do because it's his first race since catching COVID-19. So he has a lot of making up to do. I kind of feel like he's fired up because he's probably even more fired up right now because the rumors of Sebastian Vettel going to be taking his place next year. So he has to show to the rest of the world that he is the boss, that he is a driver, that he deserves a decent driver in F1. So I guess he might do well today, I think. But never ever discount Red Bull though, man. Those guys play mind games all the time. They're a very, very clever bunch, for real. So P3, let's see what happens, Mr. Motivator. But you're not wrong, man, because those cars are looking quite fast. They are looking very, very tasty indeed. You gotta love F1, man. I just wish I was in Barcelona right now watching the race. It's so insane. So what's happening here? We've got Bottas basically laying down some serious... Well, he's trying anyway to lay down a marker for Lewis Hamilton to chase. Will he? Okay, he set a 116. 152. Not bad. What is Lewis going to do? Ha! Lewis is like, is it the best you can do? I'm going to show you how fast I can go. And he goes 116.013. Man, that is faster than what Bottas just did. That's kind of crazy. So we got Max out right now, about to set his time as well. What is he going to do? Will he be slapped by the pink Mercedes? Mercedes? Ha! Stroll and Perez. Or Perez, wherever. The sunshine in Spain. Interesting stuff. What's going to happen? I'm getting clammy hands, innit? Like, I get this every time when I watch football. When my team is playing, and also when I watch a race. It's weird, innit? I get well invested. So Verstappen is third right now. So top three is the Ham, the Bot, and the Ver. Ha! Ocon just posted the fourth fastest time. Actually, I was wrong. It was Albon. Now it's Norris. Ricardo, yeah, that Renault is not very fast, man. So let me read what Izamir just said. Lewis P1, Bottas P2, Perez P3. That's what I think. Oh my gosh. And Verstappen P4. Stroll P5, Leclerc P6. Oh, dude, you know what? I can see where you're coming from. I think that might be what actually happens, because if you saw Q1 and you definitely saw that the pink Mercedes, those things are not slow, man. Those things are fast as hell. Technically, they're... Oh, who's that sliding? Someone understeered. Was that Perez or is that Stroll understeering in the pink Mercedes? That's crazy. He went like proper sideways. He looks cool, but that's not how to go fast on the track, though. Yeah, it was Perez. Oh, yeah, that's not good, man. He's now fifth. Ooh, that's not looking good. So sliding the car on track looks cool to the eye. I mean, in rallying is pretty cool, right? But in F1, doing that is just like, don't do it. It kills your tires for a start, which means you get less grip. And it also means it's a slower, it's basically it's the slowest way around the track, sliding. So there you go. Wow, that slider was cool and he caught it as well. Oh man, you gotta love that. Have you guys ever slid a car around a corner? It's a very addictive experience for real. So Izamir, will your prediction come true? If it is, can you predict the lottery numbers for tonight? For the UK. Yeah, what number should I pick for lottery tonight? Question to Izamir. So any of you guys ever been to Spain? If you haven't, go. It's incredible. Yeah, Spanish food is no joke, man. Those guys, whoo, they make some seriously dope food. Will Kimi make the top 10? I doubt it. All right, so current top 10, Hamilton, Bottas, Verstappen, Sainz, Leclerc, Perez, Stroll, Norris, Albon, and Ricciardo. Vettel, Ocon, Gasly, Kvyat, and Raikkonen are currently out of the top 10. So, they have minus 6 minutes and 55 seconds. I love it when that DRS wing thing opens, man. It's so cool. Just like poof, or that air going through, instant speed and poof, there you go. That was a very cool invention invented by McLaren back in the day. And when they had it in the car, they were just killing everybody. Everyone's like, what the hell? What's this wizardry with this magic? They tried to ban it, but I think it was a very, very clever idea, man. There are some pretty cool ideas back in the day that they brought to F1, and now every team has it. It's very cool. Izmir said, Spain will be annoyed from Barcelona losing. Oh, ouch, ouch. You know what? I missed that game yesterday. What the hell, man? I just saw a Racing Point legit take off and fly in the air with all four wheels. This guy hit like a curb, and the car lifted off and flew like a plane. Dude, don't do that, man. You're gonna mess up your suspension and all that stuff. Man, if you land, like, if the driver lands on a curb, a raised curb, that is gonna hurt because the underneath of the car is very thin, man. You're gonna feel that through your ass bone. You don't want that. So Izmir said like Spain will be annoyed from Barcelona losing 8-2. What? I read about that this morning. I can't believe Bayern Munich thrashed Barcelona, the once great team, 8-2. What the hell happened there, man? I mean, I didn't see the match, so man, that was a beating. Barcelona took a serious beating. 8-2. Ouch. 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 That's cold. That's a serious beating. Did Messi even play? 8-2 is pretty savage, man. That is savage beating. Yeah, Messi is not gonna be happy about that. Will Messi leave? And if he does, where will he go? This is the thing as well, because I mean, he can't be happy that his team has been slapped and they're not doing well at the moment. So it's time for Man United to rise from the ashes and dominate Europe once more. So that's what I predict. So Man United are coming back, man. Just get Jadon Sancho and hurry up, man. Stop wasting time. Just get him and let's let it be over, all right? And then move to the next one. Sick of waiting. So Izmir said, I think Vettel will qualify P9. We got Nostradamus up in here, man. We got Izmir Nostradamus, man, predicting all kinds of stuff. But let's see his predictions come true. But Izmir, right? I'm going to ask you again, like, what number should I pick for the lottery tonight here in UK? Okay, right? If they're winning numbers, don't worry, man. I split the cash money with you. And Izmir also said, and Coutinho come on as sub and scores 2 and assists 1. Oh my gosh. That's mental, isn't it? Because Coutinho used to play for Barcelona, so I guess now he plays for Bayern Munich. So he comes on as a substitute, scores 2 goals and assists 1. That's basically equivalent to 3 goals. That's one player made that difference. So that's pretty insane. So Barcelona are not going to be happy about that. They're going to be crying. Probably going to be sacking their manager again. Sacking the whole board. I mean, there's a lot of like crazy stuff happening at Barcelona right now with the board, with the players, with everything. It's a little bit messed up. So let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. They might have to start again. Getting new Messi and all that. We got 3 minutes, 21 seconds before session 2 or Q2 is finished. And I can see a Red Bull going out. Oh my gosh, all kinds of cars going out. Stroll, Red Bull, McLaren, Renault, they're all going out, man, for one last push to get a decent slot for Q2. That's a lot of cars on track at the same time, man. It's like, basically, it's like a diarrhea that just this car just spewing out of the pits all at the same time. I think Mercedes don't really care, man. It's like, yeah, we set our time. They're gonna go out whenever. Or will they even go out? Maybe save a tire or two. Who knows? They are that far ahead. That's kind of crazy when you think about it. Those cars on another level, man. They're like, I said in the last quali, in the last race, Mercedes have alien tech, man. They have alien tech in those engines, those cars and stuff. Oh, by the way, talking about aliens and stuff, right? Don't know if you guys saw recently, the Pentagon in the USA basically said they have like outworld vehicles in their possession not made from this earth or this world. What the hell does that mean, man? So basically they're admitting that they actually have alien spaceships and alien vehicles in their possession. That like I'm surprised no one's talking about this. This is like huge freaking news. 2020 is turned out to be one hell of a year, man. We had coronavirus, we had Brexit, we had all kinds of weird stuff, and now we're hearing aliens are actually legit, and that somewhere in America they actually have alien spaceships in their possession. That's insane. That's absolutely crazy. So when are we gonna meet these aliens? What they look like? Or are they already here? I think Trump might be an alien. Who knows, man? Nobody knows. Maybe the aliens have been here a very long ass time. I mean, why are they coming out with it now, though? That's what I want to know. Maybe something big is gonna happen this year, so they thought like they'll just preempt and just tell everyone that yeah, they actually do exist right now. Maybe that's where Corona came from. Who knows? Maybe someone kissed an alien. Who knows, man? So all the cars are on track and they're going very, very slowly because everyone is trying to build a gap for themselves for when they go for the timed lap. So yeah. So Leclerc is on track right now trying to set a sexy time, but will he do it? Where will he finish? We're about to find out, people. Okay, let's go back to the comments up in here. We've got another comment from Izmir. It said he is a Barca player, but he is on loan. And that's what? How does that work? Because if you're a Barca player, you're on loan. I thought you can't play against your parent team. Isn't that how it normally works? How is he on loan and able to play for Bayern Munich against Barcelona? That's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, I thought definitely if you're on loan to a club and you play against that club, you can't play against your parent club. So if I was Barcelona, I'd be regretting that ASAP. So Izmir said they are loosely they're loosely goosey like Vettori is in the last sector. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, what's happening here on track? No, Norris is ninth, man. That does not look good. Ricciardo, what are you doing, man? He's still 10th. Oh no. Oh my gosh, Dani Kvyat is in the top 10. Ricciardo has been pushed to... Stroll is 4th. Oh my gosh. No. Oh man, this is going to be the news of the day because guess what's happened to... It's Ferrari related. Sebastian Vettel has gotten loosey-goosey in the back again. He is out of the freaking top 10 for Ferrari. How the hell is this possible? I am shocked. I'm completely shocked. Like, Leclerc could only do 8th, right? He's 8th, and his teammate is out of the top 10. Ferrari do not look happy, man. They look... Oh, my gosh. What is happening to this team? No one knows, man. Something crazy is going on at Ferrari, man. They are just like... They are literally... It's like someone put your car in reverse and just... You just keep going backwards, man. 0 to 60 in reverse to win a race in front of you. How does that work? It doesn't. It is terrible. So, yeah, the aliens. Yeah. We've been using alien tech for a very long ass time, man. That's what I'm saying because it's kind of crazy. I miss F1 without Mercedes domination. This is the thing, right? Mercedes, I don't know, man. Like, I seriously, I'm absolutely sure Mercedes have alien tech. Like, Toto Wolff is not from this earth. Oh my days. I mean, but things like teams go through these like how can I say phases in it? Like back in the day, you had McLaren, obviously you had Williams, and then you had Michael Schumacher and in Benetton. Benetton? I don't know. I didn't watch race back then. I'm just like reciting from what I've read in the past. I guess Ferrari with Michael Schumacher. And then obviously you had McLaren, and now you have Mercedes, man. It just goes around in cycles. But I think Mercedes have had the longest run because this is crazy. Every year without fail, a Mercedes car wins the championship. Everyone's just chasing the tails around and not getting anywhere. It's kind of nuts. Did Vettel not? Yeah, Vettel screwed it up, man. Vettel did not make Q3. He finished 16th. Can you believe that? 16th. His teammate didn't finish that much better. I think he finished 8th or 9th as well. So Ferrari are not doing too good, man. It's a travesty for real. Ferrari have a habit of ruining careers. Alonso, Vettel. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is the thing, isn't it? I don't know what's happening. Ruining careers. Yeah, you're not wrong, man. Based on that recent situations, did they also like destroy? What's his name? That Australian guy. What's his name? He retired now. Yeah, Mark Webber also got ruined, but you could say he was ruined before. I don't know, man. Mr. Motivator said, bye-bye, Vettel. Yeah, man, Vettel's head is on the right place, but it could also be that the team are putting their full force behind, Leclerc, because that's their number one driver. So maybe Vettel is not getting the attention and love or the TLC he deserves in his car. So he's feeling unloved at the moment. And when you feel unloved, what's the point of anything? So there you go. It could be that as well. It is shocking, though. It's very, very shocking to see the crazy turnaround of Ferrari in general. Because, I mean, since last year when they got wrapped for a bit of cheating with the engine maps and all that stuff, I don't know if it was the engine map. They did something naughty last year. 2 races before the end of last season, Red Bull complained about it. And since that item has been removed, they haven't been quick. So it tells you they were freaking cheating. Yeah, this is like, personally, I want to see Ferrari up there, innit? I want to see Ferrari, like, I want to see Mercedes duking it out with Ferrari, man. I want to see that stuff. And McLaren as well. I want, like, proper serious fighting up top. But right now, that's not happening. Mercedes just laughing at everybody right now. With all that alien tech and the wheels and the engine and the stuff. Lewis could also be an alien. Who knows, man? Lewis isn't from this earth. That whole team isn't from this earth. Izmir said he needs a new team to come to F1. Who, though? I mean, who? All right, let me put this question back to you guys. Who would you like to see in F1 in terms of teams? Which manufacturer would you like to see in F1? Ha 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 ha. Let me know. I will start it off for you guys. I want to see Lamborghini in F1. Oh my gosh, imagine that. Lamborghini in F1 would just be so freaking crazy. They'll be so dope. The doors will open up this way, like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I want to see Lamborghini in F1, man. That would be pretty sick. Who else? Who else do you want to see in F1? I want to see more Japanese brands in F1, man. Where the hell's Honda at, man? I want to see a Honda car on track, not just the engines. Maybe Lexus, Toyota, I don't know. I think they were in F1 before. I mean, Toyota, not Lexus. Porsche in F1 would be pretty cool as well. But they're not going to do that. Oh, Audi in F1. Maybe Tata from India in F1. Who knows? What do you guys think about that? Ismail said, yeah, Porsche because they nearly came but decided no in the last minute. Oh, bastards. What did they say no for? Like, we want to see Porsche in F1. Because those guys have been in racing. Porsche is basically, racing is in the DNA, innit? They've been doing racing for ages. They probably kill everybody. But I'm curious why they decided not to do F1. Maybe because it costs too much to be in F1. But maybe if they lower the price of entry into F1, more teams will get into F1 racing. So we got Porsche. Who else though? Yeah, how about sign from America, man? I don't know, Ford. Why is Ford not in F1? What the hell is wrong with Ford, man? That blue oval, come to F1, man. I'm surprised not in there. I don't know. Whoa. Now, this one's a big one. This one is a very, very big one. So Izmir said, basically Bugatti. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would be untouchable. But you know what? That's kind of interesting because Bugatti is owned by the VW group, aren't they? So, and they have loads of cash money. So that could happen. Oh, Koenigsegg. Oh my gosh. Imagine Koenigsegg in F1. But I know that ain't going to happen, man, because Koenigsegg ain't going to do that, man. They're not that kind of brand. Oh, Pagani. I mean, whoo, that would be pretty sick. That would be like, we'll call it F1. It'd be like Hyper. Just Hyper. The Hyper series. I want Lotus back. Oh, my gosh, yeah. So when I was like reading about F1 and stuff, Lotus, man, those guys are clever as hell. Those guys back in the day used to find ways to make their cars go faster on track that other people never thought of. I think, didn't they invent like aero in F1? Like wings and all that stuff. I swear it was them. Didn't they also have a car that had like 6 wheels or something? These guys tried everything in the world, man. Those guys were just crazy. Yeah, Lotus, but don't they have like reliability issues and stuff? So yeah, that could be a problem. Like wheels falling off and cars just basically made out of tin foil and stuff like that. Oh, by the way, Q3 just got underway. And again, Mercedes go out like, actually, I tell a lie. First car out was a Red Bull and then Mercedes went out. I don't know which Mercedes went out first though, if it was Bottas or Hamilton. But in the last 2 Q1s and in Q1 and Q2, Bottas went out first each time. Yo, we have Noah in the house. What's happening, Noah? Damn, what's up, man? Hello, I hope you're good. Welcome to Q3. We're watching, it's a watch along of the Barcelona Grand Prix up in Spain. And so far, it's been a Mercedes clean sweep in Q1 and Q2. Hamilton dominating both. Kind of crazy. And Bottas obviously chasing the rear. He's only seeing the backside of Hamilton, man. He must be sick and tired of this. For once in his life, I want to beat Hamilton. Actually, he did beat Hamilton on track in quali in the last race. But I think Hamilton just let him because Hamilton's like, you know what, man? So look, just today I'll let you get pole position, but I'll sort it out on track. But then Max Verstappen won, so he spoiled that game for Hamilton. So there you go. But Ham still came second though. So hello right back to Noah. If it's your first time here, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't. And I make videos like this, but also I go around London doing live streaming about cars that I see. I've actually done my first. It wasn't really a car review. It was more of like just testing out some camera angles and stuff. I drove a Mercedes AMG 350D last week. That video should be coming out tomorrow if all goes well, and that was pretty fun. So I'm gonna be making more videos like that. So stay tuned for that and subscribe if you want to see that kind of stuff. And there we go. Izmir saying Maldonado in Merc is my dream. Oh my gosh. Do you think that's ever going to happen though? Yeah, that ain't going to happen, man. Oh my gosh. Imagine that. That would be madness. Absolute madness. Okay, so Q3 is now underway. And Bottas went up first. Interesting. So everyone in the top 10 has gone for the soft tires. Interesting. Very interesting. So obviously soft tire means lots of grip in it. It helps set helps you set like crazy times and all that stuff. Sticky rubber, more grippy, more power down onto the road and stuff like that. And you go forward faster. Kind of insane, right? So Stroll comes out first. Ooh, Stroll posted time. He's the first on the grid for Q3. Why does it say no time though? Wow, Sergio does a 1:16.5. Okay, Sergio, you showing your hand. You got one more run. Who is this? Is that Hamilton? That's Bottas. Bottas is like, thank you very much. I will take that. It does a 1:15.643. Oh my gosh. Will Hamilton beat that? We're about to find out. It's coming around the corner. Last corner. No, last 2 corners. Wow. What's he going to do? Hamilton coming up to the line right now. He's flying. Will he beat Bottas? Oh, he does. He does a 1:15.504. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, Bottas like, damn it, he's beat me again. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I've tried everything and I cannot beat this guy. He finds his speed every single time. The pain in Spain continues for Valtteri Bottas. He can't find a way to slap down Lewis Hamilton because Hamilton always brings home the bacon. And and Bottas brings home the wooden spoon. Oh my gosh, that's unacceptable. Okay, let me see. London Supercar said, when will you do a live stream in London next? One of these, I'm going to go out later today to do a live stream in London. So stay tuned for that. If the weather Stays good though. It looks a bit rainy out there. The sunshine has gone, but if it's not rainy, I'll definitely go out there and do a stream tonight, today and tonight for you guys. So hopefully some cool cars out there. You see more stuff when it's sunny, so let's see what happens. But I will be going out again for real. Would you recommend the new Canon G7X? Yes, I would, and I'll tell you why. Because I want to buy this camera. I'm actually actively looking for a smaller camera as well. Because I have like a Panasonic GH5, man. Vlogging with that thing is dope, but the problem is there is no autofocus, man. So I have to manually focus everything. Because sometimes when things are happening around you really quickly, I want to focus on it, and I can't do that because I have to keep twisting the lens and stuff like that. So it's really complicated. But I do want a smaller camera. I looked at the Canon G7X, and I love the fact that it's compact, it's small, it's got a really fast lens as well. And you can take that anywhere. So no excuse to not vlog. So hell yeah, definitely recommend that. I also like the fact that it does YouTube Live as well. It has like a YouTube Live feature. Okay, it doesn't work very well, but it has that feature. That's kind of cool. Can come in handy somewhere along the line. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. And I'm looking between that and the Sony ZV-1. That is one hell of a camera. The autofocus on that thing is on another level. It's crazy, insane. So yeah, but it has got a YouTube Live feature, so that kind of sucks. I don't know why more cameras don't do the YouTube Live feature. It's such a good thing to have. Do it. Yeah, so it's between, yeah, G7X is sick. And they're quite reasonably priced now as well. So yeah, hell yeah. But if I was you though, wait a few more months, right? Because there might be a G7X Mark IV coming very soon as well. Because stay tuned for that, man. So yeah. But on the plus side, it's going to be more expensive than the G7X. So there you go. So London's Supercars said for recording supercars at night. Okay. So, I mean, the low light is cool, but it will not be as good as, say, like the GH5, for example, with a fast lens on it. But for something small and portable, hell yeah, why not? It's I think it's an f1.8 to f2.8. So it should be quite good for low light, I think. Yeah, it should be okay. Absolutely. Definitely recommend that. But the thing is, if you shoot in 4K, it doesn't have a good autofocus though. If you're shooting 1080, you'll be okay. For YouTube and Instagram, 1080 is fine. So yeah, definitely go for that. And also the colors of the G7X are pretty sick. I love the Canon colors as well. So there's that. The sound microphone is pretty cool as well. The screen flips around. It's got a stabilized lens as well. It's a decent vlogging, recording camera for real. So hell yeah. But before you buy it, if I was you, I'd test it first. Go to the camera shop, try it out and see if you like it or not. Because sometimes your camera is good and you try it like, ugh, I hate the menu. I hate how it works. So try it first, man. Hell yeah. Okay. So part 1 of Q3 has been done. So at the moment, Hamilton is pole position, Bottas is 2nd, Verstappen is 3rd, Perez is 4th, Stroll is 5th, Norris is 6th, Leclerc is 7th, Albon is 8th, and Sainz is 9th, and Gasly is 10th. As if you joined late, basically Sebastian Vettel did not even make the top 10. He got cut in Q2, man. Oh man, he got cut off the family line. Yeah, crazy. Whoa, Mercedes are going out first again. What's going on? They are not messing around, man. These guys just like, you know what? We're gonna go first every single time. Don't want to get stuck in traffic. They want to go out first, right? Set a time, just watch everyone else just struggle trying to catch them. That's what they're doing. They're just playing a game with everybody else. They're playing a game, man. They like playing these kind of games. Woo, Spain is looking hot. I can see like mirage and heat hazes and stuff like that. It's kind of crazy. That place is beautiful, man. Oh, I want to have some tapas. Good old Spanish tapas, man. You have that on the beach. Oh, my days. Some of the best food I ever had in my life was in Spain. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. So final section. The most exciting part of Q3 is about to get underway. And we are going to find out who will be the champion. Well, not champion. I mean, the pole man in pole position today. So we're about to find that out. It ain't going to be a Ferrari. It probably ain't going to be anyone else but Mercedes. When I say Mercedes, I mean, don't forget Racing Point. But they ain't going to do it either. It'll be silver Mercedes versus pink Mercedes. Bam, 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 bam. Max Verstappen is quietly in 3rd right now. So let's see what's going to happen, man. It is that time. The excitement is real. I'd like to know what's going through Vettel's mind right now. Like, he's probably sitting in his motor house, just hands in his head like this. Hands in his head or his head in his hands? Yeah, he's probably like this. Probably just crying and contemplating what could have been. He probably wants a Mercedes seat, but then he realizes he can't really go in there because he's a German. He'll be the perfect driver for a German team like Mercedes. But then Lewis Hamilton's just too good. And there's no way they can have Lewis Hamilton and Vettel in the same team because I don't think Vettel wants that because he doesn't want to be slapped. So Bottas is going out first. He's starting his basically his lap, his final lap in Q3 for pole position. Will he beat his much faster teammate? We're about to find out. Will he bring home the bot or will he bring home the spoon? I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, will he bring home the bacon? He can't because it's not the ham. Ha. All right, here we go. Those wheels are looking so slick and shiny right now. They look pristine, brand new, fresh, hot and sticky AF. What's he doing? He is just dragging that car on the track like a rag doll, man. But I don't see any purples. He's not setting any sectors alight. So I don't think he's going to be like slapping Lewis anytime soon. So here we go. All right, back to your comments in here. So Isma said Vettel won't accept second driver. Yeah, this is the thing, right? This is the thing. What is he going to do then? But the thing's like, if he goes to Racing Point next year, will he be the number one driver or second driver? I can't see him being number one because the team is owned by Lance Stroll's dad. And I'm pretty sure he wants his son to be numero uno. Oh, dear. Bottas couldn't beat Hamilton. So Hamilton is on pole. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Bottas is probably crying tears of bot blood right now. He can't believe he couldn't beat Hamilton. Who's going to be third? Oh, Stroll stays fifth, I think. Oh, it's all coming in right now. All the times are flying in. Who's this? Is that Perez? Okay, Perez. What's he going to do? Perez is fourth. Verstappen hasn't set his time yet. Currently, he's third. Will he split the Mercedes? Here he comes. Final corner. Down the straight. Here comes the Max V. Oh, he stays third. He stays third. So Mercedes 1, 2. You got Red Bull third, and then you got the rest, the pink Mercedeses. There you go. London Supercar said, what are your future plans for YouTube? Where would you like to see this channel go? So I have a few things that I'm working on right now. I want to do more driving, basically is what I'm going to say. I want to be driving more cars. That's what I want to do moving forward with my YouTube channel. I've done the spotting thing for a while, but obviously you can't keep doing that forever. So like I do want to drive more cars and test more things out. That's what I want to do more of in the future. So hell yeah. But I don't want it to be just cars because I travel a lot, right? And I want to share the experience of my travel as well. But what better way to share that than with a car as well? So there's all that stuff. So there's a few things in the works right now. So for sure, the Raucous the Raucous TV channel is going to be evolving very, very soon, people. Stay tuned for that. So Izmir said, are you into sim? Oh, don't get me started. I used to be, right? But then obviously when you travel and work a lot, and then obviously you and your girlfriend, you move in together and all that stuff as well. And it's not like the biggest flat in the world. I like having my steering wheel, like the whole setup and everything. That was not feasible in here. So I haven't got any sims right now, but I do love sim racing. Yes, it's insane. I will race for hours and hours and hours, man. That's it's an obsession of mine. Yeah, I love sim racing for real. But that will change in the near future as well. So I will sort that out. I'll get some nice, maybe after I move or something. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I do, man. I love sim racing. 100%. So I guess quali is now over. And the top three, Hamilton, Bottas, Verstappen, and I think it was Perez, and then it was Stroll. That's it. That's yes, it's over for everybody, man. So I can't wait for the race tomorrow. So race starts at 2:10 tomorrow afternoon. I will be going live as well, like I am right now. Watch along with you guys. And let's see if Ismail, you are right about quali. Let's find out. Hold on. Let me plug this phone in as well. Let me plug this in. Oh my God, this battery dead AF. So Ismail, you said you predicted what Q3 was gonna be. Let's see if you're right. Oh. Do you remember what you said, Ismail? Okay, let me fire this up. Let's go to sport. Okay, let's go here. Leaderboard, where are you? Okay. So, Ismail, you said Q3, you expect Lewis Hamilton to get P1, and yes, he did. Bottas to get P2, and yes, he did. Perez to get P3, and no, he didn't because Verstappen got that one. Oh my gosh. That's what I think. Verstappen P4. Verstappen did one better. Perez got P4, so you got them back to front. But it's very, very close. Stroll P5. You are right. Stroll P5. Oh my gosh. Leclerc P6. Woo, that was close. Leclerc finished 9th. Technically, you're right. It depends how you look at 6, isn't it? If you look at 6 upside down, it looks like a 9, isn't it? So, yeah. So, Leclerc finished 9th. But 6 was Albon. I mean, god damn. That's kind of crazy when you think about it. So, let's give you a rundown of the whole top 10, right? So, like I said, Hamilton, Bottas, Verstappen, Perez, Stroll, Albon, Sainz, Norris, Leclerc, and Gasly. They round off the top 10. Woo! Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, Bottas not looking happy, man. He's looking very sheepish right now. He's thinking, God damn it, man. He's glancing at Lewis Hamilton in admiring eyes, thinking, oh, for God's sake, what can I just beat you? I tried to slip something into your breakfast this morning, and still you beat me. How? It doesn't look happy. Thank God he's wearing a mask because you don't want to see what he's actually trying to say right now. His eyes just, it don't look happy at all. Let me go back here. So Ismail, Lewis P1, then Bottas, then Perez, then Verstappen, then Stroll. Exactly. So I just read it out. You got most of them right, though, I'll say. So absolutely. Will you be streaming the race tomorrow? Yes, Ismail, I'll be streaming the race tomorrow. I'll probably start maybe 20 minutes early at 10 to 2 p.m. here in the UK. So I will be doing that for real. I'm very excited, man. I cannot wait until tomorrow for that. And like you are now. Yes, I will be. Exactly. So I'll try and do this for every single race that is going on when I can. If I'm not traveling or filming something else, then obviously I'll do this. So tomorrow is a Sunday. So I'm definitely not doing anything tomorrow. So I'll be filming that. I'll be streaming that. But it would be so nice if there were more people watching these streams, though. Obviously, this is like I've done maybe 2 or 3 of these streams before, so obviously it's quite new. So and I guess a lot of people are not into F1. So if you know anyone who's into F1, tell them about this stream. Get them here to watch as well. And I think it's a lot better when there's more of us like watching these streams. And it makes it more of a community thing. Makes it more fun and all that stuff as well. And we learn more. So I think that's about it, man, people. I'm going to finish editing a video that I'm going to put out tomorrow. That Mercedes AMG I was talking about earlier. And then I just want to say thank you very much for tuning in and watching this quali along with me. Well, watch along with me. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Take it easy. Oh, before I go, I got a few more comments to read out here. I got Ismail saying, I'm in the UK but cannot watch the race because I don't have Sky, so I'm gonna come here for real, man. It'd be awesome to see you here as well. London Supercar said, would you collab with any automotive YouTubers like TGE, TV, etc.? Of course, absolutely. In a heartbeat, for real. When for any interesting project, I would definitely do that. On my channel, I've not actually driven a car. Can you believe that? It's like literally the first time I've done that was literally last weekend. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. So I will be, or the plan is to do more of that moving forward. So yeah, I got another cool video coming with the McLaren as well. I didn't drive that one, but the sound from this McLaren is going to be absolutely insane. So you guys, when I put it live, let me know, because I think it's going to be insane. You might not, but you guys can let me know what you guys think of it, because it is pretty tasty. When I was recording, I was like, oh my gosh, it sounds so amazing. And I hope it comes out nice in the video as well. In my ears, it did, right? So let's hope that's the case. So London Supercar said, keep up the streams. Oh, thanks a lot, bro. I will 100%. And thank you very much for tuning in. And I'll catch you guys later on today when I go out to London to, if the weather is good, I'm going to do another stream as well. Or a few streams today. So I'll catch you guys later. Take it easy. Peace out from Zamunda TV Tower, whatever. Oh, Rockers TV HQ. Before I go as well, if you guys like podcasts, I've got a podcast coming out today at 4 p.m. It's basically I had a girl in the car scene on the show. So it's the first female on the podcast show. So it's we're talking about Formula One. Should there be girls in F1? We're talking about what it's like to be a girl in a man's world in terms of cars and stuff like that. We talked about driving a 918, chasing Carrera GT up on the hills in New York. We talked about Sloane Street. We talked about all kinds of stuff. So check it out at Car Radio Podcast on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, on Stitcher, on basically it's type Car Radio Podcast. You should be able to find the podcast, or just go to rockerstv.com. There's a link to the podcast as well. So until later, peace out, people. I enjoy the supercar sporting. Yeah, that's always fun for real, man. Like when you don't know what you're gonna see next, it's always unexpected, isn't it? So for real. Catch you guys later, man. Peace out.